So I talked about knowing your worth. Just sent a video out on that, and a few of you asked me questions on, okay, that's great, Scott. How do you know your worth? How do you know your value? How do you assign a dollar to what you want to do and how you negotiate? Here's a few things you consider. If you're going the government route, it's fairly obvious what pay grade they're going to be offering you, GS 11, 15, SES, whatever. And then within those areas, you can normally negotiate, are you going to be a step 1, a step 5, or something like that? Those are areas, but that's pretty much well known. I would advise any prior enlisted person to not go the government route initially. That's just my opinion. I think they're very biased against what we bring to the table. And there's a very much traditional, old school mindset, and they don't value you very much. That's my opinion. I'm sticking by that one based on what I saw them offering me. However, if you're going into the private sector and you're going to negotiate, what I would recommend you do is what Mike Quinn always talks about, is doing those informational interviews, talking to people in the sector and the area that you're interested in, and getting an idea of normally what they're paid and what they're paid in that locality, because locality does matter even if you're doing things remotely. If you are an executive coach and you own your own company and you're doing that in North Carolina and most of your clients are in North Carolina, you're going to get paid a little different than if you're an executive coach in New York City. That's reality. There's also a variety of different websites you can get on. I'll share those in the comment section below. That'll allow you to see if you're going into this type of job, this is the average that people are getting paid. And those could be in the defense sector, for the private sector that work with the government. And normally they'll tell you what an executive gets paid or something like that. But there's a variety of different sites out there. But do those informational interviews, talk to people in the field, getting an idea. That way, when you go into the negotiations, you understand what value you bring and what the market's willing to pay you. Now, if you're doing this on your own, like I am, and you're owning your own company and that sort of thing, the market will let you know. If people offer you services or ask for your services and you offer a price that's too high, they're going to say thanks and they're not going to call you back. If you offer them a price that's too low, they're probably going to instantly sign you. And so you want to play with that. And for me, I had to play with that a little bit and understand what that's worth. And I'm getting close to my sweet spot. But you get to continue to bring value. You get to continue to get your professional reputation well known. And over time, you'll be worth even more as well. There are folks that have retired from the armed forces. You guys know some of these people. I won't name them by name. One of them makes over $50,000 an hour for every speech he gives. I'm not in that league yet. Know your worth, do your research, talk to folks that are in the field, especially fellow veterans, and get an idea of what that monetary value is. Look online, use the tools that are out there, and you'll get a better idea of that shot group of what you should be paid for and how much you're valued. All right? Thank you.